for Success with Cess. Hello, everybody, and welcome again to another edition of Success with Cess, where we help you make your dreams come true, brought to you by the Guerra Group, where we help you make your real estate dreams come true. And today, I have a longtime friend and LSU alum, Charles Alexander. Charles, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I'm so happy that you're here. It's been a long time since I've seen you.
Too long.
Yeah, definitely too long. We have to shorten up the gaps. And today we're going to talk a little bit about Charles's famous experience at LSU, in the NFL, and his new up-and-coming business called C'Mon Man Cajun Seasonings. Charles, tell us a little bit about your experience at LSU as a running back and how you went into the NFL.
Ooh, man, we're gonna have to go way back. My experience at LSU didn't really start out too well. I can remember when I was a true freshman at LSU, and first game was against the University of Nebraska, in Nebraska, and I think they were ranked either one or two in the country, and I was a backup running back to Terry Robisky. Didn't think I was going to play in Nebraska, but when they called, Coach Mack called in the second unit, which he called White 2. Uh-huh. Man, I didn't know what was going to happen. My stomach started to tighten up and everything, and I was like, "Oh God, we really going to play right now?" And
yeah.
But I think I had a minus 8 yards rushing that particular game.
Yeah,
I don't think I made it back to the line of scrimmage. So it was rude welcoming to the college football.
Yeah, Nebraska back then was just under Coach Bob Devaney and Dr. Tom Osborne. Held on the tradition. Nebraska was just one of the top programs in the country, and maybe your beginning was a little bit rough, and that's one of the things that I talk to about with business owners and my colleagues and things, that things don't always start out the way you want them to, but you keep working, you keep fighting through it, and then you will eventually reach success. And so as your career at LSU progressed, by the end, you were just one of the top running backs in the country.
Yeah, like you said, it did got started out to a tough start. I averaged 2.8 yards per carry my freshman year. But I said, you know what, this is not going to be easy, but I'm going to work hard, and if things don't happen like I want them to happen, at least I can say I tried. I gave it the grand old slam. So
that's it. That's all we can do.
Yeah.
Give it our best,
and
things will eventually work out. So drafted into the NFL, you had a career with the Bengals. I know you played in the Super Bowl, and that's got to be an awesome experience as well.
Yep. As my career progressed at LSU, I was a two-time All-American, and was the 12th player picked in the first round with Cincinnati. So that was a long way from the 2.8 yards to carry my freshman year. So I never dreamed that would happen to me, but it did.
Right.
But it didn't happen without a lot of hard work. And I had a chance to go with the Bengals. Like I said, the 12th player picked in the first round. We went to the Super Bowl my third year in the NFL. After a horrible season, my rookie year, we became a pretty good team after my third year. Had a lot of great players on that team, Chris Collinsworth, Anthony Munoz, Kenny Anderson, Isaac Curtis, Pete Johnson. So we had a real good team.
Yeah. And I remember you went up against the 49ers. I think that was their first Super Bowl win, starting in that era of the 49ers dominance. Is that right? Is that my recollection?
Yeah.
That was right. And again, that goes to show that, from failure, we always, trying to reach the peak in things, but things don't always work out the way we would want them to. But you keep a good attitude together, and you keep going, you keep fighting through things, and after the NFL, you had a long career in the oil and gas service industry, and I think that's around the time we met, sometime around the mid '90s or so.
Well, we don't want to leave this out.
Okay, yeah, by all means.
After the NFL, I had the pleasure of going to work at LSU for 10 years, and that's where we met. TAF.
That's right. You were with
that group,
with the foundation.
Right.
That's right. With the foundation and working with fellow LSU alums, and then part of your area was Houston. And one of the things that I admire about Charles is his just the way he is so friendly and bonds with his friends and LSU and just anybody really. I've seen you around lots of people, and bonding that LSU family is probably something really important in your life.
Oh yeah, I love going to LSU football games, and that's something that I missed last year.
Oh, totally.
Hopefully we can get it back to going like things, like it used to be.
Yeah, exactly.
Tiger Stadium. That's a great place.
That's what I'm hoping for, because that is a special experience. Going to see the big games against the SEC competition and some of the interconference competition as well.
I'll tell you, man, Tiger Stadium has a big time tradition. I didn't realize that at first until when I got in the NFL, I had several guys pull me over and just say, "Man, is LSU exactly like they say it is?" I say, "It's better." I said, "You'd have to go to experience it to see it." And, guys like, Anthony Munoz, he Southern Cal.
Yeah.
And he was one of the guys to ask me that. So LSU has a great reputation. Tiger Stadium has a great reputation, and it was a great choice for me.
Yeah, I remember you told me once that, transitioning from LSU into the NFL, you thought that the energy and the excitement in Tiger Stadium was unmatched in the NFL.
Exactly, I did tell you that, and it was the truth.
Yeah.
It's like playing at LSU or playing in Tiger Stadium. All you had to do is go on that football field, and you just immediately juiced up.
Yeah.
And the NFL is a little bit different, It's a big play had to be made for the fans to get off their hands in most of those stadiums. But I would imagine it's a little bit different now. But back in the day when Riverfront Stadium only held like 35,000, 40,000 people, compared to coming out of Tiger Stadium at the time, it held 78,000.
Right.
Now it's over 100,000.
Yeah, before the expansions.
Right.
Yeah,
so,
a couple of expansions since
it was definitely
late
a big
70s.
deal.
Yeah. So anyway, I've known Charles for a long time, and he recently started a new business with his seasonings, C'Mon Man Cajun Seasonings. And Charles, tell us a little bit about what inspired you to do this C'Mon Man Cajun Seasoning brand.
Well, as you can see, I like to eat.
You like to eat, but do you like to cook?
I like to cook too,
Okay.
And especially like to cook. And I had an opportunity to get in this business, and I decided to take a swing at it. And I've been doing this. Man, time flies. I've been doing this. I created a lot of these products in 2012. And now it's 2021, so it's been a long journey.
Almost 10 years now, and
long, tough journey too.
Yeah,
but,
so tell me about some of your partners and what goes into the thinking about creating some of these sauces and the fish fry and all of these things. Really, really cool.
Well, don't have a big corporation. It's a family-owned business. I have two daughters that are involved in this, and they help me. One lives in Atlanta, and my other daughter lives in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And they help me with the sales and a lot of the computer work, which, I'm old school. I barely know how to send an email, so they help me out on
you and me both. I mean, that's why we surround ourselves with people that can help us out.
That millennial group, they're a lot better at that kind of stuff than we are. So I started. This was the very first product that
I remember
that I started out with, and it's kind of blossomed. And every time I say I'm finished with adding, something else comes along, and so I have 3 hot sauces now. I started out with 1, now I have 3.
What was the first one?
The first one was just a plain Cajun hot sauce.
Okay.
It has a tomato base. Just
Cajun hot sauce, folks.
yeah, it's just a plain hot sauce. It's not like, oh, this stuff is really burning. It's just a medium grade heat.
Okay.
That's in
okay.
here.
And then you've got the
and
garlic hot sauce.
Now the garlic is the one that I just added maybe 2 months ago. It's a garlic flavor. Oh man, it's I hate to downrate these other 2, but this is my favorite right here.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
So the garlic is, and then you got the honey mustard. That's
Honey
great,
mustard. I mean,
great for chicken wings, and
yum.
It's a really good flavor
Yum,
to
yum,
that
yum.
too. And then I have the fish fry, which is already seasoned. You don't have to season your fish. You just add this batter to it because it's pre-seasoned already.
Just
And,
dip the fish on there and
right. Now you can
fry it up.
Some people like to add an egg and dip the fish in egg, and then they
help it
like
stick.
like a thicker batter.
right.
And you can do it either way. Just depends on what you want to do.
Cool.
And what you see there is it's a crawfish ball, crawfish shrimp ball that I call that my booster. That's my booster to the real deal here. This
Okay.
is
It's
crawfish
it's crawfish
Yeah,
season, folks. So let's.
I love this stuff here. This is a good spice. You kind of this is a 4-pound bag, but I'm thinking of dropping this down to like a 3-pound bag.
Okay.
Because, you can go with maybe 25 pounds of crawfish
Okay,
to
so-
a 3-pound bag. So
Okay.
that's 4, but it's a great it's a great blend. Not too hot, and it has enough kick in it to really enjoy it. So I really love that.
Excellent. Well, we're going to post all of your contact information here for the folks to get a hold of you. And I know one of your objectives in business and with your brand is to expand the distribution.
Yes,
so
sir.
where can the folks find it right now?
Well, right now here in Houston, I'm knocking on HEB's door, and hopefully one day it'll swing open. But there's a place called B&W Meats on Shepherd.
Okay.
That's probably my number 1 customer in the Houston area.
All right.
It's in A-Bear Specialty Meats.
A-Bear Specialty Meats.
yeah,
We go there all the time.
Do you really?
Yeah,
okay. It's one on Dairy Ashford. It's one near the Galleria, and there's also one up in the Woodlands.
Yeah.
My hometown, Galveston Shrimp Company, is a real good customer.
Okay.
And you can buy it online. I do a lot of business online. It's C'Mon Man Cajun Seafood. CajunSeasoning.com.
Right.
Always forget that.
Oh, no, don't worry. We're going to put the.
I have it on my apron here.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah,
awesome.
but I do a lot of business on it. But in Louisiana, which these products are created in Louisiana and Opelousas at a place called Targill Seasoning. They've been in business for over 25, 30 years. That's my blender, and they put all these products together, except for the hot sauce, together. And Louisiana, there's a place called Rouse's.
Rouse's supermarket
Right.
in New Orleans.
In New Orleans and all throughout the state of Louisiana. I don't know how many they have in Louisiana, but I know they have at least 40 or 50.
Wow. Okay, that's a nice
Yeah.
distribution
Yeah,
throughout Louisiana. I know I've got a lot of friends in Louisiana. Be sure to share this video out and let's see if we can get C'Mon Man Cajun Seasoning in some more stores throughout Southeast Texas and all over the place. Well, Charles, I'm going to snap my fingers here in a minute, and another special guest is going to be sitting in this chair in just a moment. So watch this on the video. I'm going to snap. Voila. The LSU Grand Poobah is here visiting you today, Charles. And you might not know how this goes, but for the folks in the audience, they know how it goes. With the powers vested in me, by me, I'm going to present you with the LSU 2019 National Championship pin as an outstanding representative of LSU and one of my dear and close friends. I'm presenting him with a 2019 National Championship pin, and I'm going to put that right there so you can wear it proudly. And there you have it. I'm going to leave that. Let me put that right here on your apron.
Okay.
There we go. And on top of that, everybody on the show gets a song as we say goodbye to the audience. Let's see here. Oh, wow. Well, Charles.
I think I've heard that song before.
Yeah. Charles, thank you so much for being here. I'm so happy that you've been here and a guest on the show. Folks, go out and get you a can of this C'Mon Man Cajun Seasoning. If your store doesn't have it, ask your grocer to stock it. And until next week, we'll see you. Thanks for joining Success with Cess.